Irreverence is actually my religion, believe it or not. And I think I figured out why, but this is my worship of anything and everything sacrilegious. And, I'm not out to harm anybody with it. But I have been obsessed for many, many a year with the juxtaposition of that which is sacred and that which is ironic or scandalous. I just could never get beyond that worship of sacrilege. Now, I am, a baptized Roman Catholic. Yes, I went to a little Sunday school. I did a ton of electives in world religion. That's why I get into kind of debates sometimes with people. But the sacrilege folded out into a comedian that absolutely, like, my thoughts like escaped captivity. So I'm a punk rocker at 14, as many of us know. Yes, I went to Black Flag concerts. I got black eyes and mosh pits, the whole 9 yards, right? My uniform, if you can call it that, and it really was. I mean, even on the interview with E.T., I went in a tattered sweater, tight jeans, Doc Martens, and something around my neck. So I don't know where the big surprise on that one went, or is, or came from. But I did have a uniform. And my uniform was basically the outfit, but the accessories were key because I would wear 2 or 3 rosaries around my neck. I would pin crucifixes all over myself. I mean, not, like to the point of looking like a Christmas tree. And yes, I hate to tell you, but there was maybe some rosaries on my Doc Marten boots too. And then that was, of course, further accessorized and then de-accessorized or whatever in order not to get beat up at a concert. But there was this like scandal through irony. And the irony for me was the juxtaposition of that which is considered sacred and that which is scandalous, ironic, contrary, whatever. So then comes the comedian Sam Kinison. And like I said, now my thoughts have been released from captivity, and he is probably my favorite stand-up comedian. He goes way beyond. I mean, he'll walk through it and go way beyond it. Some of his material did not age that well. For that, I forgive him. But for the kid like me in high school who went to this overpriced private school, and I got an English teacher coming up to me in the hallway, screeching at me for wearing a small rosary around my neck, I was like, if anything, those type of things sometimes push you in the opposite direction as intended. So Sam Kinison just, of course, thinks out loud, completely no filter. Of course, I'm sure there is some method to the madness. And I just absolutely fell in love with him. I mean, I don't love sacrilege because it destroys. But I could never sit well with stuff that was not allowed to be questioned.